The greatest thing I saw from my mother is her non-violence. And not only that, she never made me feel I am orphan by solving all the conflicts and never allowing a single conflict because of our presence in my life. Listen to this very carefully. She will never say, this is the way I am contributing so much, then tolerate the conflict I am creating. You solve, you give the solution. These cheap fellows who entered the Sangha yesterday, they will try to say, she is not respecting me, he is not respecting me, he is doing so much of injustice, she is doing so much of injustice, she is shouting at me, he is shouting at me. What have you contributed? Did you even have a basic training? No, but I don't want to have training. If somebody trains me, I will abuse them, saying that they are shouting at me. You creating conflict is making me feel as orphan, that you are no more part of my life. My mother never ever made me feel as orphan, because there will not be a single conflict due to her existence. That is the extreme sacrifice I have seen with her. Whoever makes sure that there will not be any conflict because of your existence in my life is only going to be part of my life. Understand? Throwing tantrum, okay, I am leaving, then that anybody can do. Leave, who wants, who cares, what else can be done? That's all. That's what you want, you do. Staying and making sure there is no conflict because of our existence is non-violence. This is the lesson I want all my sons and daughters to learn from my mother. She never gave up. The day she came into the ashram, from that day to till now, never I have seen her even once telling, let me go. No question of even that idea. And same way, any conflict, she will sacrifice and find the solution. She will never say, let Swamiji find the solution. This is the way I am. And people are treating me, so much injustice is done to me. Never. Never. That is why I say she is Sangha Janani. Just because of the feeling grounded she gives me, the security she gives me. She is not a big strategic person or an active or workaholic person, no. But that feeling grounded, that absolute security she provides to me, I can be absolutely sure there will not be any conflict due to her presence in any situation, anywhere. She will only solve the conflict by sacrificing. Any extreme tyaga she will do. She will make sure that conflicts are resolved and I am not loaded with conflict because of her presence. That extreme tyaga, that makes me to feel that she is part of me, not just because she biologically gave birth to my body. I am telling you, her extreme tyaga, that makes me to feel that she is part of me. She is Sangha Janani. Never ever her presence created any conflict. Each of my daughters and sons learn this tyaga and non-violence from her. You will be part of my life and Kailasa. Learn absolute non-violence as strategy and always feel this lesson from my mother. By her existence, she will never allow any conflict to come. She will do any level of sacrifice, but make the conflict disappear, because she knows if there is a conflict left, it's a load for Swamiji. It's a huge load on Swamiji. No. Whoever feels, I will be part of the Sangha, be with Swamiji, and make sure there is no conflict because of my presence, I will do any tyaga, extreme tyaga, and make sure there is no conflict because of my presence. That decision, that persons, those beings are my sons and daughters and my extension. You will be in Kailasa with me. I will be with you forever. And this is the non-violence my Sangha, my kids, my Kailasavasis should learn. I'll be with Sangha, I'll be with Swamiji, and I will not allow any conflict. I will do the Tyaga and heal all the conflicts, clear all the conflicts, confusions. I tell you, all this asking for justice is absolute delusion and violence. Start in your personal life, in your family. Hey, all this asking for justice is delusion. Asking for justice is the cunning way you will be trapped into the war, and finally your whole life will be destroyed. Start applying this principle, ahimsa paramo dharmaha, inside you to bring completion. Inside your family to bring completion. Listen, I will do tyaga of any extreme and make sure there is no conflict with the people who are living around me, who gave their life to me, for whom I am giving my life, with whom I am committed. Then extend that to the office, your team. Then extend that to the Sangha, teamily. Family, team, teamily. Family is immediate biological family. Team is office, your office. Teamily is Sangha. Extend this to all three. This is the biggest lesson from my mother's life to all my daughters and sons. Because of my presence, there will not be any conflict. I will be verily part of Swamiji's life and Sangha. I will be absolutely active and contributing everything best I can do, and make sure I will do such extreme tyaga that there will not be conflict between me and the Sangha, or any conflict due to my presence. I tell you, there are so many people trying to tell me, oh, I am okay and great with Swamiji, but this admin gang need to be taught a lesson. They don't respect me, they don't care for me, they don't know the great contribution I am doing, I have done to the Sangha. Hey. All these are absolute delusion and arrogance. Whoever decides, I will be with Swamiji, I will not leave. I will not leave him as orphan. Or I will not make myself feel orphan by leaving Swamiji. I will be with Swamiji verily, honoring my integrity and commitment. And I will make sure I will do the tyaga. And there will not be any conflict because of my presence. And all these stupid fellows ask, oh, how much tyaga I can do? How much ever tyaga I do, they exploit me. All these are delusion. Deluded people feel exploited. Tyagis feel only showered. If you are feeling exploited, you are deluded. You are exploiting others. If you feel showered, you are a Tyagi. You are showering on others. That's the truth. I am telling you. Sita. Actually, just we celebrated Sita Navami, Sita's birth. What a Tyaga. She decided because of her presence, she does not want any conflict in Ayodhya and she goes to forest. It's not that Sita was driven away without her consent. She also accepted. Hey, she's a queen. She's equally powerful to Rama. She could have said, get lost. I am sitting here. I am living here. You solve your problem with washerman. Get him out of Ayodhya. Why me? I am a queen. He is after all a washerman. She did not tell that. She said, no, there should not be any conflict due to me in Ayodhya ecosystem. Let me do Tyaga. What a Tyaga. But I am not even asking you to leave. No. Leaving is not solution now. Working with the washerman, making him understand, bringing to completion, Rama or Sita or washerman all living together, making everyone understand and making everyone come to completion. Doing that Tyaga is only what I want now for Kailasa.